Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the DAGG Podcast. Here I have in the studio with me Mr. KnightSky. Sky, you've been here a bunch of times, but please reintroduce yourself.
Of course. I actually, this might be the third time overall, something like that.
But yeah, it's the third time you've been here. Yep.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But hey, thank you for having me back. It's an honor. My name is KnightSky. I am a content creator and streamer. I do a lot of Nintendo games, but I also play a lot of PC stuff as well. I also like collecting, as you can kind of tell behind me. And I stream on Twitch, and I'm also on the Nintendo Podcast. And I'm back here.
Hey, now you're here. Which is the
DAGG
podcast.
Yeah, this is the.
I'm going to get humbled. So, anyways, some very big news that just happened. We reached 10,000 subscribers here on the channel. Just a few days ago, around 3 days ago, we hit 10,000 subscribers, something that I've been building up for the last almost 10 years now. And we finally reached the goal. And I'm really happy. And we've been growing at a very fast rate. We're at 10.3K now.
Ooh, man, look at that. You're not even slowing down.
We're not slowing down. So it's been crazy. Really thankful for all of you guys. I'm still working on that special 10K video. Planning on doing something very commemorative, getting something to display, reaching 10K. So that's been cooking up. But yeah, just a massive thank you to all of you guys. And also a very special congratulations to KnightSky, who just had his birthday.
Yes.
So huge shout out.
Thank you.
How old are you now?
Well, according to the internet, I'm about 37. No, I'm kidding, definitely not. I just turned 24. So, which doesn't even it feels weird to me. Like, or not weird, but like, I can't believe I've been 23 a whole year and like it's just kind of gone now. Now I'll be 24. But yeah, I had a great time. I did we can talk about it later on, but I did a whole 24-hour live stream. That was fun. I'm no stranger to doing like marathon streams. We've done them before with the N10 charity stream. I've done my own. I did a 72-hour stream for the final Splatfest. So definitely used to that, but it was a good time. But before I get more about me too, I just want to say real quick for you as well. You saw the posts I made and everything, but
you made an amazing post.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
I wanted to commemorate, obviously, because 10K is huge. Like, that is not a laughing matter. Like, obviously, like every creator has their own journey, right? And they can reach different milestones. But 10K is something that you have to respect it. Like, there's just no way you could be like, oh, well, 10K is a lot of people. That's like. That's way more than a lot of other people have. It's really impressive, and to know you personally and to see you start your journey. And like I can remember, what was it, back in like 2019 when you first joined N10? Yeah, and you made that little video, and like you're just this young kid is like, oh, we're gonna make great content together. And if only you knew back then. But it's awesome just to see someone like you reach a milestone like that. And you 100% deserve it, and I'm so proud of you. All of us are proud of you. We love you. And we're excited for the next 10K. I mean, you're the first N10 member to do that, so you're obviously you got a strong lead on the others right now. But it's cool to see I'm excited to see what you're gonna do next.
Oh, thank you, really, really. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you so much.
Oh, no way.
I really appreciate it, and yeah, I have some crazy plans for the year. Japan being one of them. Daily blogs.
That's right.
And a lot of shorts planned for Japan, so there's a bunch of stuff I'm planning, right? So thank you. A lot of big plans coming, a lot of new sponsors as well coming in. So a lot of big plans for the channel. But hey, many of you guys may have noticed that there hasn't been a DAGG podcast in over a month. What happened? Am I quitting? Am I going to slow down podcast? Sorry, I just had to take a break. There's been a lot going on in life. First of all, I signed my degree.
That's right.
So my school has this very big event in which, besides,
Sorry, that's not my mic.
No, don't worry. So besides, getting your degree, there's also this very big event 2 months before you actually graduate in which you sign your degree. So it's like this whole event. Your family is invited. There's like some special speeches, and you sign your degree. And I just had that. I'm graduating in the 17th best marketing school in the world.
Ooh. That's
Uh,
that's no laughing matter. Yeah, that's awesome.
that's no laughing matter. It just ranked number 17th in marketing, and I'm graduating in just over 2 months. So pretty exciting
Early
stuff as
congrats. Yeah.
well. And also, I've been really busy this past week because I actually, I don't know if I have said this on the podcast, but I actually work social media as a content creator for my school as well. So I'm kind of like an influencer for my school, and it's a paid job and everything. And they invited me this last week over to Houston, Texas. Again, my school is in Mexico, so they invited me. They paid for everything for me to go to Houston, Texas to represent my school and to record content of first robotics championship. That's the name, and it's the biggest robotics competition in the world with schools all over Mexico, the US. We have Canada, Brazil, Tunisia, and
pretty worldwide thing. Yeah,
pretty worldwide, like China, Japan, Korea, a bunch of different countries. It's a very massive thing, and I was there to document the whole thing based on Mexico's teams from my school. So that was a very big opportunity. I really got to shine, and that's not for everyone. They clearly saw something in me, and I don't know, it was a great experience. It was waking up at 6 a.m. every single day and ending the day at around 10 p.m. because we were working all the time. All the time. But we got too busy Target, Box Lunch, and I actually got this pretty cool Solda Majora's Mask shirt over at Box Lunch. So that was really cool. But now let's talk about the games we've been playing. I know that's a very popular segment in the Nintendo podcast, and I actually, I actually kind of want to steal that. Sorry, Wood. But we were talking about this earlier before starting the podcast. But which games have you been playing, Mr. Sky?
Of course. Well, just before we get to there too, like I feel like asking like what games we've been playing is that's like every podcast. I feel like it's like a fine thing to do anyway because we just did it on the N10 podcast the other day. We talked about the games that we were excited for, the games we were playing. But it's good. It's good because it's like every week you're playing something new. So like, for example, if you just mentioned, I was streaming before this recording, but this recording is actually happening late night, believe it or not. And I played a game called Subliminal. This is a game that I think I saw the trailer for it on like TikTok like months ago. It's probably like around maybe late summer, early fall last year. And from what it looked like kind of like like after playing it, I could say it's like a mix of Poppy Playtime and FNAF 4 and
especially FNAF 4.
FNAF 4 especially. Yeah. FNAF 4 and oh man, I'm trying to think of the other one. Like Stanley Parable. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So yeah, so like a mixture of all of that. Like there's like a narrator, there's someone who's kind of like guiding you through, but like there's a story involved, and like you're kind of revisiting places that are familiar to you, but like at the same time not really. I kind of drew the comparison to like the Backrooms. Like the whole concept of that is like it's I know it's like a big horror thing, and there's a movie coming out about it, which I'm very excited about. The one, and the guy making it, Kane Pixels, is that his version of the Backrooms is what I kind of connected to a lot more, because it's something that you think like let's say for instance like you're in a room, but there's something that's slightly off about. Let's say like all the furniture is just like really big, but you're still the same size. Like it's the right spot, but something's really off about it. So that's kind of how the whole game felt. It's a very psychological horror type thing. I'm definitely gonna play more of it because there's a lot of like other like branching paths you can take. That involve like secret endings and other things. So I'm definitely gonna take a strike at that at some point. But yeah, that just played that, having a lot of fun with that. And then the other thing besides that, obviously Tomodachi Life, I'm playing some of that too, trying to make them me. I still gotta make you. I gotta make everyone's me at some point. we gotta see how we can get everyone's right face looking on it. Yes. So I've been playing that. And it's just fun. It's just fun, quirky, like, Nintendo humor that I think like is something that like we've missed for quite a while. Especially since the 3DS version. So this game 100% is just like, it's just fun. Like, it's just fun stuff to do to pass the time.
Nice. Wow, I actually haven't played Tomodachi Life, and we'll get to that in a bit, which is there's an interesting reason for that, and I really want to
Mm-hmm.
talk about it later on. And the
Sure.
Backrooms, really excited for that movie as well. Now that we touch on it,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to talk actually about some movies in a bit that may be coming out, and some that just came out, video game related. So
Mm.
that's going to be exciting. Uh, I just finished yesterday Mouse PI for Hire.
Ooh, that's
I
right.
finished the
Yeah.
game. So they actually sponsored the last video, one of the last videos I made, in which they actually gifted me the game. I had the opportunity to play it. I just finished it, and man, what a fun game!
Mm-hmm.
So what's really funny about Mouse PS for Harris is that you are kind of entering to this world expecting, oh, funny cartoon, boom, 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 shooting and stuff. But then you get to a massive racial battle between gangs, and
Really?
yes, and like trafficking of people, and there's just a bunch of stuff, serious stuff going on disguised as cheese,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it really interesting. And there's a certain kind of group of people that lived around the 70s and 80s that was really bad, that
Mm-hmm.
did a lot of awful
Oh,
stuff.
and they're
And
kind of in the game?
oh, they are the main villain of the game.
Really? Oh my gosh,
Yes.
this is crazy.
So you are actually shooting down this group of people in mouse
Mm-hmm.
versions. So like
Holy
that's the
crap. Yeah.
no, yeah, it gets really intense. But man, it's so much fun. Like
Mm-hmm.
you are the good guys, and to actually punch these kind of people, absolute cinema,
Hey,
absolute
that sounds
cinema.
like cinema to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. You guys should definitely try it out. Not saying this from the sponsored part, because I actually genuinely had a fantastic time with the game. The
Mm-hmm.
soundtrack is also really good, all jazzy and stuff. Like, really, really do recommend the game. You mentioned the Backrooms movie a few minutes ago. Uh, have you had the chance to watch the Exit 8 movie?
No, but I've was gonna I have your review on my watch later list, but I do wanna check it out because I've seen the gameplay before. I have heard of the
hmm
game.
Uh, well, now that you mentioned that you played Subliminal, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the name. Uh,
Yep.
it is very similar to that. It has a very backrooms vibe. I mean, you've seen the gameplay. It's pretty much the game,
Mm-hmm.
in which there's this guy who's trapped in like a train subway station,
Yeah.
and you have two options. You can either go forward or go backwards,
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much you're trying to see if there's any anomalies
Mm.
in the room you're in right now. If you see an anomaly, you go back and you advance to another level. But if you do not see any anomalies, you can go forward and you advance to another level. And you have 8 levels, pretty straightforward. But man, the movie gets really creepy and intense, and it's
Mm-hmm.
filmed in a way. I mentioned it in my review, in which it seems like everything is taken in one straight shot. So it
Mm.
appears as there are no cuts for around
Yeah, but
90% of the
it's the
movie.
editing trick to make it look like that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. It's such a fun movie. I had such a fun time. And if you're a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, The Backrooms, and just creepy but not necessarily scary stuff, you
Mm-hmm.
are really going to enjoy this movie. And actually, for you, especially, I really recommend watching the
Sure.
Exit 8 movie.
Yeah,
A really
I'm
good movie.
behind on a bunch of movies. I gotta watch that for sure. It'll be on my list.
Yes. Also, another movie that's coming out, I think this month. Well, besides Star Wars, it's the Mortal Kombat 2 movie.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think that is coming out this year. Yeah, or not this
Yeah,
month. I mean, yeah.
this month. Yeah. Are you excited for that movie? Were you a fan of the
Uh,
first one?
I only watched a little bit of the first one. I think we're at a point where like video game movies, it's weird. I know they're looking at like the success of like Sonic and Mario, right?
Yeah.
They're in my opinion, those are like the video game movies that have done really well. FNAF as well. But if you take like the subgenre of that, those are like not because what is it like who did the FNAF movie? It was Blumhouse, I believe.
Blumhouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blumhouse.
So a lot of like the major players like Illumination, right, and Paramount, there's the ones who are doing like the big games. I do think that like I forget who does Mortal Kombat. I think it's
Warner
Warner Brothers.
Bros.
Okay,
Yeah. Warner
really?
Bros. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense then. I mean, I played Mortal Kombat before, and from what I saw from the movie, like it's okay. Some of those like games, they're really hard to translate into live action. Mortal Kombat's
Hmm.
one of them. I know we'll definitely talk about this like in a second, but like Street Fighter is also another one of
Oh
them.
yeah.
That's like
Hmm.
it's tough to translate it, and when you do, unfortunately, it's just gonna look goofy. Which I kind of think the
Yes.
Mortal Kombat does look a little bit goofy, but like I get it. It's supposed to be like these hardcore fighters, and like there's gonna be blood. That's what Mortal Kombat is. Get over here, fatality type stuff. So
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, it looks cool. I don't know if I'd watch it in theaters, but I would definitely like check it out on like HBO Max, which I know it'll probably be on at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, like for example, I think right now I don't know if the first Mortal Kombat movie was actually gore. I think
I don't remember. Yeah.
that should be the route they should take,
Hmm.
like kind of like the boys level
Yes.
of gore. As of and Street Fighter be the one that's more like PG teens
Hmm.
kinda, you know. So I don't know. I think they're both competing for the same demographic, one being more goofy than the other, that being Street Fighter. But who
Hmm.
knows? I'm really interested in going to watch both of them on theaters, probably the day they release. But I don't know. I'm happy to see video game movies be more present in the theater because I have this
Hmm.
mentality that we're getting so much superhero fatigue. Unless it's Spider-Man, Batman, or Superman, or the Avengers, no one else is interested in any other superhero movies at this point.
Hmm.
So I think video game movies are actually taking that place in cinemas right now.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I agree.
I'm happy to see video game movies have a bigger representation
Hmm.
in the world. Another thing that just happened, I think it was 2 weeks ago. Uh, PlayStation is taking away
Mm.
your games, apparently.
Yeah. So what do you have on that? I saw some stuff, but I want to know like the true thing. What's going on here?
Yeah. So from my understanding, PlayStation is going to make some changes in which video games purchased this month, and from this month on, you are actually going to lose the license if you do not connect to the PS5 in 30
Hmm.
days. So
Interesting.
this is what I think. I think that's for protecting piracy of the game. You don't want the
Yeah.
game to be pirated. And as soon as you, even though 30 days have passed, if you connect to the internet for a minute, your license renews.
Yeah.
So you have no
Verification.
problem. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So they're not actually taking away your game, they're just verifying that you're using the game properly. So
Hmm.
my hot take is that what PlayStation is doing may be a little annoying,
Hmm.
but at the end of the day, it's to protect digital games.
It's not
Uh,
outrageous. I see what you
it's
mean.
yeah, it's not outrageous. However, this is why I believe physical games are supreme because with physical games, you're not going to have this type of problems anymore.
Hmm. So it
So
won't ask. It won't ask for verification if it is a physical game inserted in,
yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah, exactly.
It's just for
So
digital only.
yeah, so this is just putting another nail in the coffin when it comes to digital games. They're just really, how do I say it? Ruining the experience for digital games by doing this. Yes, again, they are doing it to protect the games from getting, pirated.
Hmm.
Uh, but there are other ways,
Yeah.
other
Other
non-intrusive ways.
alternatives.
Yeah, like even if it's a game that doesn't require internet, like why do you have to, connect to the internet every 30 days? Like imagine me. I have terrible internet. I'm surprised the recording of the podcast hasn't crashed.
Oh, don't jinx
Uh,
it.
uh, Anyways, but yeah,
Yeah.
like if it's me and I'm having internet troubles, I know the PS5 can be very demanding when it comes to connecting to the internet. So what if I'm having trouble connecting? Does that mean that I lose access to my games? Like
Hmm.
that can really
Yeah.
happen. That can be the case for a lot of people. So like that's not the best practice for PlayStation. I understand why they're doing it. I understand that it's important to protect games from getting pirated, but there are other ways to do it more effectively.
For sure. And I think for the most part, like I'm trying to think of like games that don't require internet these days, because a lot of them do. A lot of them have either like online multiplayer features or like just the idea like to connect to like online service so you can share stuff.
Yeah.
I only think like single player games,
Indie
like let's
games.
indie games
Yeah.
especially, like games that don't necessarily require you to connect to internet. But I feel like at this point you're going to want to be connected either way. Like for like, because I even think of like my Switch 2 right now. Like I think of the fact that, like if I'm playing Tomodachi or Pokopia, like I only would really need to connect if I'm playing with other people. Otherwise, it's not necessarily an online game. But I don't
Yeah.
think there's been a game I might be very wrong about this. I don't think there's been like a new game besides Tomodachi that like doesn't have a requirement to connect to the internet. Like like there's no other way to play the game besides offline. So
There's a few games that are going to come out
mhm.
that are single player that are going to require the internet connection for the 30
Mhm.
days. Like for example, we have the new Wolverine game, we have the new Lego
Mm.
Batman game.
Mhm.
So there's a bunch of single player games that are going to release that are going to require you to connect your PS5 to the internet every 30 days in order to be
Yeah,
able to play it.
that
But
makes
again,
sense.
if you lose the license, if you connect to the internet, even for just a minute, your license is going to be renewed. So you're not going to lose access to the games. But again, if you can, buy physical, avoid all that
Mhm.
trouble, get your games, share it with your friends. It's better. That's why
Yeah,
physical
that
is better.
makes 100%.
You mentioned Tomodachi Life. I've been meaning to play it for the
Mhm.
longest time. On my trip to Houston this last week, I was on the search for that game. And guess what?
No
It
dice,
is
nothing.
it is sold out
Wow.
everywhere. I went to two different Targets. I went to a Walmart. I went to a GameStop. No Tomodachi Life to be found. I don't know
Hmm.
why. I don't know if Nintendo over or I don't know, didn't think it was going to sell that well. Didn't make a lot of copies. I don't know if
Yeah.
there are scalpers. I don't know if the game's just way too popular, or I don't know what's going on. But I couldn't find it anywhere.
Wow.
Sold out
That's
completely.
surprising. Hmm.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think there'd be like a reason to scalp the game. I don't think it's like a Pokemon related. It's not Pokemon. I want, so there's definitely no scalpers for that. Um, but yeah, it's like only. I mean, as far as I know, it's just the popularity. I would say I would assume the reason why it's just not is whether or not, let's say, some of those places only got a certain amount of them and they just happen to be sold out of them, so they're just waiting for more. Could be that. Could be that they went through all their stock. Um, or maybe someone just bought them all and was just like, yeah, I'm going to play them all. So maybe that is a scalping, but that sucks. Like, I mean, I think it's a fun game. I've told you I played a little bit of it, or really, I play pretty much every day. It's kind of like how I used to play Animal Crossing every day back in the
Mhm.
day. Um, but it's just a fun experience. It's just like I said, it's goofy. It's like a lot of you don't have to be like committed to it because like you just go back whenever you want, and then there's always something happening.
Yeah.
And I will say though, like we just talked about online games, it does kind of like suck that you can't connect online, but
Ah.
then again, it kind of makes sense for a couple of these reasons.
Mhm.
One, like there's no censorship in the game, so you can put anything you want, like any phrases, any me's, any like situations, scenarios, lingo. That's pretty crazy. So it makes sense why Nintendo would be like, yeah, no, we're not sharing any of that.
Mhm.
But I mean, you kind of hope there was, because like you can like download me's, like, oh, I like this me, I'll download this one, put it on my island. Um, but then again, like it wouldn't make sense. How would like playing online together work? Because these
Yeah.
me's
No.
are yours essentially, unless like you have both of them. Like, oh, like hey, we'll just move some me's around. We'll have you guys interact in some way or another. Like
Mhm.
I maybe that's
Like
kind of
have
why
a
like won't
general
work.
like plaza where they can meet and do
Hmm.
funny.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
like maybe a vacation island where your mates can
Mm,
go meet over there and then they can fly back to their separate,
yeah, something like that. Like
island.
you can take like a handful with you and be like, oh, hey, we're visiting here. I
Yeah.
guess that could work. Maybe they could do that in an update, but I don't think they
Like
would.
a theme park. Maybe they can go to Super Nintendo World.
Oh, you could build Super Nintendo World
You
in
can
the
build Super
game.
Nintendo. Yeah, like Nintendo can make that. You can make them visit. They can interact over
Hmm.
at Super Nintendo World, and then when you're done, they can go back.
Yep.
That would be fun.
That does
Uh,
sound awesome.
I still haven't gotten. Well, first of all, Tomodachi Life. If you have played it, if you have, for example, like me, I don't have
Hmm.
any artistic talents at all.
Hmm.
Does that take away from the game?
I'd say yes and no. I'd say no because like you don't have to be overly like artistic to make like cool Miis, because like if you look, there's like a bunch of guides online or like what to do if you need to do any. But if you really want to like get into it, like I definitely think that like you would, if you like took time and effort to like, you know, try to draw everything, it would turn out great. But you don't, I don't think it ruins the experience. I will say that like seeing what people are making online, like that's the online like aspect of it, like seeing everyone post on social medias like their Miis and what they're doing. I think that's kind of like, oh damn, like I wish I could do that, or like I wish I could have this Mii. Like someone did oh man, like someone was doing like Pokemon, like they would actually like kind of draw like the sprites of them, like those types of things. I think that's so cool to do. Would I try it? Sure, but I can't guarantee that it'll turn out great. So
yeah, no, like I saw someone who took like, I don't know, I think it was 3 hours or 4 hours to make the Wendy's combo meal for Tomodachi Life.
Wow.
So if I'm thinking to myself, if I'm going to take 3 to 4 hours to make, I don't know, a funny, cool design, is that really something I can invest my time into when I have other games in my backlog and I cannot dedicate 3 hours to design something really cool? Like, for example, if I want, I don't know, an amiibo, like someone made this Splatoon amiibo. If I want to really dedicate that time, it's going to take me hours. I don't know, because there's no way to download stuff from the internet, right?
Yep, not at all. That's unfortunate because that would be super helpful. But then again, like I said, the no filter is probably a big reason for that, because you'd be having all sorts of, it'd be like how they did with Smash Bros. Like you could download some like weird looking stages and the Miis. Yeah, that was a time.
The good old days. Man, like,
hey, maybe in Smash 7 we'll get something like that. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, Sakurai has always been pretty open with sharing creative, stuff. Like even in Kirby Air Riders.
Kirby, yeah. Ooh, good point.
Yeah. Like you have all these different machines that you can actually customize and share with the world. I've downloaded several of them. Like I have my FNAF themed machines, my Zelda themed machines. Like it's really, really cool and fun. And I was kind of expecting to see something like that in Tomodachi Life. Unfortunate to see that. Well, I couldn't find the game. But I did buy 2 games. The first one is Sonic Mania plus Sonic Racing. Haven't played any of those games, so I finally got them. Going to start playing them soon.
Nice.
And the other game, I caved into game keycards.
Ooh, is it Pokopia?
It's not Pokopia. Because I think that Pokopia could have been a regular card.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder why they were trying it out.
However, I made a short about this, stating the only reason I would buy a game keycard if the game is just way too big and it really doesn't fit in a 64 gigabyte card. And that's why I bought Final Fantasy Remake Integrate for the Nintendo Switch, since the game is 90 gigabytes and it has the reversible cover to hide the fact that it's a game keycard.
Yep, I have mine right as well. So you're not alone.
Yeah, so that's the only type of games that I'm going to buy a game keycard. They have to be more than 64 gigabytes. So that means that you cannot get them. That the only way to get the game is if it's a game keycard. And if it has a reversible cover.
Smart.
Which I think a lot of games are going to start taking notes, like a lot of game keycards, like, hey, we know we're a game keycard, but hey, here's a reversible cover to hide that fact. Like, I think that's like a little solution. Like, not the biggest solution, but a little solution.
Yeah, I mean, you take what you can get at this point.
Well, now we have to take a quick break because this episode is actually sponsored.
Hey, look at that.
So this is the first time we have a sponsored episode of the podcast, and this is sponsored by JEMDO. So JEMDO do several products for your Nintendo Switch 2. They actually gave me these 2 products. The first one is the case, a protective case for the Nintendo Switch 2, which I actually have right here. So it's really nice, really solid. Like I made a pretty, it turned out to be a pretty famous short in which I do this Sawarudo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh yeah, just dropping it.
Yeah, of me dropping it.
I remember that.
But what I really like about this protective case is that yes, it's durable, yes, it's soft, it's really comfortable. But the fun feature is that you can actually store games in here.
Ooh, in the back.
So you can easily detach the Joy-Cons. Like it's really easy. And you can actually store games in here. I don't have a game in hand. Or wait, hold on. Maybe I do. Yes, I do. So you can actually take your game card. Actually, it's Final Fantasy. And you can place it over here, like on the side. Just have to make it fit well. Hold on. Give me just 1 second. It's really hard to do it with one hand. So you can have it over there. Yeah. And you can actually store it as you continue playing. So if you just want to take this carrying case, you can have up to 3 games. You have one already on the Switch 2 and one on each side. Like you can also have one over there. So that's really nice. Like that's a really nice feature in this protective case. And they also gifted me something that's really useful, especially when you're traveling. It is the HD video cable.
Oh, so I just saw the short.
Yeah, the short just released today as the day we're recording. So this thing pretty much replaces your Nintendo Switch dock.
The bulky dock.
The bulky dock. So, you know, when I'm traveling, I'm going to go to Japan. And carrying the dock is just... I'm going to buy a lot of stuff in Japan.
It's extra, yeah.
It's something extra, something big. So whenever I'm in Japan, late at night, just trying to relax, play some games, I'm not going to have... I don't want to carry the dock, especially with all the things that I'm going to be buying in Japan. It's just going to be extra space. But with this cable, that problem is solved. So you just really need this cable and an AC adapter, and that's it. You can play.
Sick.
You can play in HD. It doesn't have any lag, which was my main concern when getting this. But it transmits in 4K, and it works with your Switch, your Nintendo Switch OLED, your Nintendo Switch 2. Really useful, really practical, really portable. So yeah, I really do recommend these products. You can find them in the description down below, and that also helps out the channel quite a lot. So if you want to check it out, JEMDO, thank you for sponsoring this episode of the podcast. You can find them in the description down below. Great products, great people. Yeah, really recommend it.
Nice.
But now, going back to the main topics of the podcast, have you heard of the recent Bethesda controversy?
There's even more controversy with Bethesda now? No, I haven't. Yeah. Let's hear it. You gotta tell me.
So Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is going to release this month, right? And I'm really excited. You know, it's a normal game. The full game is in cart. That's exciting. That's amazing. I'm planning on getting that game. Like that's a really good single player game. I heard great things, and it's surprising that it's going to be able to run the Nintendo Switch 2, the gaming cart. That's awesome. But for some reason, Bethesda thought it was going to be a good idea to tweet that both Skyrim Anniversary Edition and Fallout 4 Special Edition are going to be a physical code in the box. And they got really excited about it. You know, we're happy to announce that both Skyrim and Fallout 4 are going to be game in the box physical editions.
Would you say that's worse than a game key card?
Oh yeah, 100% worse. Because with the game key cards, you're trying to hide it. At least you're getting something. I'm not a fan of game key cards, but at least you're getting something. Now you're not getting anything. You're just getting a code in the box.
Game paper.
You're getting a piece of paper. And what really annoys me is that I already have Skyrim physical for the Nintendo Switch. They already released the physical Skyrim game for the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, it is the gold edition. Some stuff is added to the game, but not enough to justify it being game code in the box. Like, come on. You already made the game for the Nintendo Switch physically. So why are you making a code in the box? And to say it so proudly, that's like, come on.
It's like a punch in the gut almost. Yeah, because especially like you said, like Indiana Jones is on the full game card, right? And no extra things or nothing. But then
they praise them for that.
Yeah, and then they come around and say, oh yeah, well, Final Fantasy, or yeah, I'm sorry,
Fallout 4.
Fallout, and I don't think it's Skyrim. I think it's Oblivion, which I know is still
No,
Elder
no, no, no.
Scrolls.
That's
Or is that still
another.
not coming? Okay. Oh, so it is
Yeah,
still
yeah,
coming.
that's coming, but that's another.
Oh, it's still
game.
Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. So yeah, that makes no sense to me, unless maybe there is like a small disparity in file size. I mean, I don't know if you have the numbers with you, like how large each game is, but
No, I don't.
I mean,
Not
that could be the only thing I can think of is why they would. But at that point, why not just do a game key card? Unless if they want to truly save on manufacturing costs, they just want to be like, you know what, we'll have the physical plastic case, but we'll just put the piece of, which really sucks too, because all these plastic cases are built the same way, right? So when as soon as you open it up, there's still going to be the slot for the game key card, but nothing there. So you're just like, okay, you're just teasing me now at this point. There's nothing there. I know there's something that's supposed to go there, but you just didn't think of wanting to do that.
So apparently, the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition, often referred in context of upgrades as the Gold Edition or Comprehensive Bundle for the Nintendo Switch 2, requires a massive 53.2 gigabytes of storage space. So that fits perfectly and makes sense for a regular Nintendo Switch 2 card. Like that fits in there and you have extra space. So now what you're doing is wasting 53.2 gigabytes of your internal storage for Skyrim when they already made a physical version, like the standard release for the Nintendo Switch.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's bad.
Yeah, it feels like every time like a gaming company does something really good, like there's just someone else who just follows it like, hey, by the way, and then they just kind of ruin whatever goodwill they had. So that's unfortunate.
Happens a lot with Nintendo as well when they have, I don't know, the greatest Nintendo Direct, but what's the next Nintendo Direct? Who knows? When there's a Nintendo Direct,
it'll be June. Trust no.
Sure. Nate the Head says it.
Of course, really.
No, but whenever they release a Nintendo Direct and it's a good Nintendo Direct, then you look at the fine print, at the little details, at the small letters, and it's like, oh, it happened with the Nintendo Switch 2 review. Like, hey, we're releasing the Nintendo Switch 2, but here's the price. And stuff like that. Like, oh, Mario Kart World looks amazing, but it's going to cost you $80. Yeah, like, that's usually the case with gaming companies these days. Like, you have something really exciting, something that fans have been begging for, and then you just blow it.
Either that or, like, you don't share enough for, like, because this happened with like the Switch reveal, I remember, or sorry, the Switch 2, where they showed off everything in that direct, but then they didn't show any prices or nothing. So everyone had to look up online, like, hey, how much is this stuff? And then like that's when like even nowadays, like there's still so much misinformation about game prices. And I know especially on Nintendo, we've talked about this at least a couple times now, where like it's the debate of, is Nintendo making digital games cheaper? Or is it just because that physical games are costing more than what they were meant to be? Because the example of that was Yoshi. I thought at some point we knew that the game was $60. Apparently it's $70. Even with what's it called? The game Splatoon Raiders. Like it's going to be $50 digital, but $60 physical. Is that a price increase or is it a decrease? Right. That's the whole debate going on with that too. So yeah, it's like this era, at least of Nintendo. I just don't know what it is. It can't be like, is it the leadership? Is it just the way that they're like, approaching their PR? Is like, do they just not want to share everything that's necessary, or do they want to be like, well, we can just try different stuff because we can, because we know you'll buy a Switch too. I mean, shit, I already did. I have mine. You got yours, right? But like, it's frustrating because like I get it. Like I love Nintendo. I know we both do. We all love Nintendo. We love like the idea that like, we're getting enough out of them. We're getting what we're paying for, right? So when there's a lot of disparities like this, and whether it's not just Nintendo, whether it's other game companies and everything else, like it's just kind of like you have to pick and choose now. Like even for me, like I said, I'm not buying Yoshi. I know I caved on like Pokopia and even Tomodachi Life. I wasn't actually planning on buying them. But even like with a game like Yoshi, I'm just like, I don't know if that's worth the price of admission for that. Splatoon Raiders, I think, is a great price for what it is. It's a $60 game, $60 Switch 2 game, by the way, which I don't think we've seen in a while yet, which is crazy. Or not ever.
Besides indie games.
Yeah,
Well,
besides the straight up
for
indie game,
example,
this. Yeah, go ahead.
because for example, most PI for hire, the physical edition is, I think it's 40 for the Nintendo Switch 2. It's completely physical, no game key card, no code in a box.
Yeah, that's a great deal. That's a great price. So to see like first party, like especially Nintendo with a big game like Splatoon, that's great to see that's gonna be $60. But then when you kind of think about it too, I know I also talked about this on Nintendo, and even I think with you as well, like we're kind of jumping ahead to like let's say Pokemon Winds and Waves.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that's going to be a huge game, but you have to think to yourself, okay, this is either going to be a $70 game, which at that point, are you saying that it's worth the same as Bocopia? Or if you're saying it's expensive, are you saying it's just about as enough as or is it worth the price of, let's say, Mario Kart? Because Mario Kart's $80. Is it going to be an $80 game? Is it going to be, God forbid, a $90 game, right? Do you start seeing that? Like, oh, is it because we have a lot more coming? Or do you like do the nice approach and be like, oh yeah, we'll bring it back down to 60 because that's how much Pokemon games have been for years, at least on console, as far as I know. At least on the Switch, it's been $60. So if they do go up, then you know it's because something is made. It's the variable pricing all over again, right? There's something that is making it worth that much more. But then again, you have to look at the other games that are worth that same price, and you're saying, well, why are these priced the way they are?
Yes. Not to protect the big company or anything. Like I do believe
the big N, Nintendo,
the big N. Like I know they do some scummy stuff as well. Like they're not perfect. No company is perfect, and of course they're in the business of making money. I do believe, and this is just my theory, that it's not entirely Nintendo's fault. Yes, they have some fault in there, but I think the variable pricing it's a reflection of the economy of the world. Not necessarily because, oh yeah, we're going to charge 80 for this game and we're going to charge 90 for this game and just 60 for this game, but more on the economy side, like a way to justify themselves to be able to still be profitable with all the changing and demanding economy that's happening right now, with all the changes, because there are some stupid people making some stupid decisions. So
enough said, right?
Enough said. But with all of that happening, like I can kind of understand why they're doing it. Again, I don't want to be the guy. Oh no, I'm going to protect the big company. Stay away. Like, no, I'm not planning on defending it. I'm just saying that I understand, and I think that's really what they're coming from. And I think we're in a very stable point in the economy in which Nintendo can say, okay, we can bring our prices a little bit down for the consumer. Like I think that's what they're doing. And I'm really excited for for Splatoon Raiders because I'm actually going to be in Japan when that game
comes
releases.
out. Yeah.
So I'm going to be able to see firsthand all the promotional material to get it on the Nintendo store in whichever city I'm visiting. So I'm really excited for that. Like really
nice.
Really excited for that.
Oh, that's super exciting. I'm going to pick that up day one. Like
I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, you see what's behind me. You see when they amiibo. Like, I actually wanted. And when they announced the new 3 amiibo, I'm like, oh great, I gotta buy even more amiibo. But I do because I like them. But I'm excited for this because I know I've been saying for the longest time, and I'm sure plenty of other people have too. But like, I get it. Splatoon 3 was not a great game. Like it's a fun game, but it was just not like just. I hate to say it, it's Splatoon 2.5. It really is. But the stuff they did add, like the side order stuff, the story mode, and all the little extra tidbits, that made it fun. But it's definitely a disappointing game. And I said, I don't want to see Splatoon 4 for a while. I want to see a spin-off or something single player. Because I know the people I've talked to who do play Splatoon, or who don't play it as much as I do, like they prefer the single player a lot more. They like the story building. They love the world. I think the Splatoon world and the lore is just so unique. Like to Nintendo to do something like that, like I've never seen anything like that, and I love it for that. But do more with that, and I'm glad they are. I'm glad they're making a whole spin-off around that. There's so much lore and story to be uncovered in this game. Even though there is some online capacity, like you can play with friends. But it's not like a turf war. It's not like you have to battle. It's not like you have to rank up and there's all like the sweats and the tryhards playing at 4 a.m. None of that stuff. Maybe they'll be competitive like treasure hunting because I think that's what it is. But like to see a new approach to an already beloved IP, because I personally love Splatoon as my favorite Nintendo IP ever, like even above Pokemon and Mario for me. To see them do this with this series and to take it in a new direction. Very excited to see it. Very excited to play it.
Nice. Yeah, I'm really excited. Would you believe me if I told you that I haven't played Splatoon 3
Like ever or in a while?
ever? I own it, but I haven't played it.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, because it's funny because I remember vividly like when the game came out. I remember it was Linkachu, Cisco, and I think even Radical. Like they were playing for a bit, and they're like, "Yo, what are you doing? Like you gotta play the game. We're a higher level than you." And I think like I once I passed them, like they stopped playing. So that
Yeah.
was like I think that was like almost 4 years ago now. So yeah, I doubt a lot of the N10 have continuously played Splatoon 3.
Hmm.
Because it's like it's unfortunately how some of these like games work. These are like online multiplayer games because if there's like a battle pass or something else involved, like once you miss it, like you're gonna be like, oh well, I don't feel like playing. It's why I'm not getting any of the cool rewards. Or even like when the Splatfests are over, like you're not gonna
Hmm.
get the full experience. So like that is like a game. Like as soon as it comes out day one, like I feel like you need to buy it because then you can experience everything. If not, you could just live vicariously through someone's stream or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty
Hmm.
much. Pretty much. But yeah, I'm excited. I always like the single player experiences. I've never finished one entirely.
Mm. Hmm.
Uh, so in the Wii U because it was the Wii U and it was a little uncomfortable to play it on the Wii U.
Yeah, of course.
And on the Nintendo Switch 2, I don't know why. Like I've never dedicated the time to play Splatoon 2 to finish the story mode. Like some levels were turned out to be too hard for me, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
There's
Like I
there's
can,
some challenging ones up there. Yeah.
yeah, like I can play something else. Like I don't need to dedicate my time into this single player game. But now the new Splatoon Raiders game looks like a combination of Zelda with Donkey Kong Bonanza, with a bunch of
Hmm.
stuff with the shooting elements. So I'm excited. I'm a little scared because I'm seeing a lot of the same as Salmon Run. So I'm a little scared that it's going to be just an extended Salmon Run, but that's something
Hmm.
that I'll have to check out. And of course, I'm buying it. It's going to release while I'm in Japan, a big Nintendo release
Might
in
as
Japan.
well.
Like I'm gonna buy it. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to
Hmm.
play it and then formulate my decision. Probably make a video about it.
Now, are you going to wait in line at the Nintendo store in Japan?
Maybe, maybe,
Ooh.
maybe. I don't know. I
They
have to think
the
about it.
the cameras come out and be like, "Hello, this is DAGG. Welcome everyone to the channel." And then it was like, What's this guy? Who's this guy doing here?" So no, that'd be pretty
Yeah,
fun.
that would be pretty
Yeah,
funny.
that sounds
Yeah.
like a lot of fun.
Hmm. What else? What else? Oh, I also have there's a new Nintendo movie confirmed for release on April 12th, 2028.
Oh, is it the PP one that I'm seeing?
The PP one.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
There's a new like confirmed Nintendo movie made by
Oh, okay.
Illumination going to
Yeah,
release on April 12th, 2028.
I see.
Like that's been confirmed. There's still no name of what that movie can be. I want to
Hmm.
hear your series first. Like with this information, what
Okay,
do you think that's going to
2028.
be? Is it
So
going to be Mario 3?
I don't think so. I think we might wait a little bit for Mario 3. The reason, so the one I saw, I think that project is like the code name or whatever is like the letters PP. So people are assuming it's a Princess Peach movie. That's kind of like
Ooh.
the leading theory, which would be really interesting because I feel like I mean since we saw Galaxy and since it was revealed, spoilers. If you don't want to get spoiled, you better skip ahead. It revealed that her and Rosalina are sisters, right? They're siblings.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's already a big story enough. Like, but if you want to build upon that, I think that'd be really cool. Maybe like I don't think they would be like a Princess Peach Showtime type movie. I don't think that's what people would want to see anyway.
Yeah, no.
Maybe it would have to be like a combination of like Mario games, but with just Prince. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it
With
would
Mario
work.
as more as a side character, like maybe have a Sunshine movie, but it's going to be Peach
Ooh.
theme. Like Peach is going to be the main character in that movie, but it's Sunshine.
Yeah, but if here's the thing though, this is why so many people are like up in the air about Galaxy being the second movie, because Sunshine is where we're all first introduced to Bowser Jr. for the first time ever, not
Yeah,
Galaxy. So we meet Bowser Jr. He claims that Peach is his mama, which by the way, they didn't even say that in the Galaxy movie at all. It just happens to be Bowser Jr. We don't even know who his mom is. We just happen
yeah,
to know that he's there. Not saying that Peach is his mom, but Sunshine, the whole story operates of like, oh, Bowser Jr. thinks that's his mom. He kidnaps her, and then there's a whole hijinks that goes on with there. So if you do a Sunshine movie, I don't know what you could even do with it now, because technically Bowser Jr. is already established. So what? And he already has the paintbrush, and he did some other stuff with it. He's not Shadow Mario. He's Wonder Bowser Jr. So I don't know what they could do with that, but from what I saw, like the code name is PP. I think it stands for something like the name is something else too, but it is allegedly supposed to be a Princess Peach movie. So that could be the option. Although what I do think is way more plausible, or even like for happening, I don't think Mario 3. I do think Donkey Kong.
Okay, perfect, because that's exactly what I'm to talk about. Just as a side note, this is actually Bowser's wife. It's from an official comic. From I think Mario 3. It's supposed to be a crocodile.
Smash. I mean, no, huh? No, not at all, not at all. Nah, Bowser, that's all you, man. Have fun.
No, but yeah, that's supposed to be Bowser's wife. No, but really, I'm so glad you brought it up, because I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, we're getting a new Mario Sunshine theme. We're getting a Luigi's Mansion movie. We're going to get a Star Fox movie." These are all great ideas, but yeah, they already confirmed that we're going to get a Donkey Kong movie, so it's clearly going to be the DK movie. There's going to be a reason why Donkey Kong wasn't in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. That's what they're going to explore in this movie, because Donkey Kong is in his own adventure with Diddy Kong, with Dixie Kong, with Rambi, with Cranky Kong, and we're of course going to fight, or well, see K. Rool.
K. Rool, partially, yeah.
Yeah, like that's what's happening. It's not a new Mario movie. It's not a Princess Peach movie, at least not in my opinion. It's a movie that we already have confirmation for, and that's Donkey Kong. So glad
you said 2028, you said, I think?
Yeah, 2028. April 12th, 2028. In 2 years.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
That works. And after the Donkey Kong movie, that can set the stage for a new Mario movie, and then, Luigi's Mansion and stuff like that.
And like Star Fox and all that, yeah.
Yeah. A Star Fox movie would be really cool. I saw a theory that Illumination wants their own Kung Fu Panda. It wants its own Zootopia.
They kind of already do. Oh, you mean like multiple franchises with them? Because they already have Minions. They already have Despicable Me and all that.
No, they have Minions, but they want like the talking animals. Kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Because they do have the Secret Life of Pets, but
Sing.
And Sing. Yeah, well, Sing is really good, but they kind of want to do something more action, like bad guys, like Kung Fu Panda, like Zootopia. And I heard a rumor that they are maybe trying to see if Star Fox could work. I think that's why they brought him in the Super Mario Galaxy movie to see to see, like, to test the waters if people are excited for Star Fox. Star Fox became when they tweeted out the poster, it became the most popular secondary character poster ever tweeted, and the most liked tweet of a secondary character, surpassing Max from Stranger Things Season 5. So, like, people are excited for Star Fox. So maybe they're going to release a movie about Star Fox in the future. But for now, I think it's Donkey Kong, the 2028 movie.
Yeah, 100%. No, I think it's a solid take. I think that's, if anything, that would be the next logical way to go.
Another thing that Nintendo is planning, well, besides the Zelda movie, which we got a leaked image, and I'm excited. I do think it looks a little AI, but the clipboard. But I'm excited to see the trailer probably soon. I'm excited to see that. But there's this rumor that a Metroid movie is being pitched by Nintendo, and seeing who is going to take the Metroid movie. Now, I don't know if this is going to happen or not. I wish they do release it, because Metroid could very easily be like a new Star Wars, Now, my question for you is, my question for you is, would you like it to be an animated movie or a live action movie? Of course,
Metroid.
Brie Larson being the either the voice or the actress. Like, it's going to be Brie Larson.
What do I? So I'm not the greatest Metroid fan. I mean, I know Cisco is definitely, but if I were to, if I was like, let's say the average like moviegoer, and I already knew about Metroid, and I'm a Nintendo fan, I kind of think live action might diminish it just a little bit, just because I think I've said this before. Like, when it comes to certain video games, the transition, or even just like media in general, the transition from something that's been 2D or an anime or anything like that to a live action is a lot harder because you have to, one, make it seem like a believable world, right? Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of alien creatures in Metroid. There's a lot of like Ridley. Like, I mean, it'd be cool to see him in like live action, but I feel like the animation just translates so much more. Because like you could look at something like Spider-Man, like Spider-Verse, right? Like
Yes.
that cannot be done live action. Like you could tell the same
Like a
story, sure.
Spider-Verse styled Metroid movie. Like,
Yeah. Or maybe if you were to,
whoa.
I would also think like if you were to try to do Star Fox like that too, that could work. But I feel like
Oh, yeah.
that or Metroid could work in like a very kind of fluent animation type style. So for sure,
Hmm.
I think I'd like to see it animated rather than live action.
Would you like a different studio, like I don't know, Sony to do it, or
Hmm.
what other animation studios are there, or would you like it to be Illumination doing the Metroid movie?
I don't know because I believe correct me if I'm wrong. Sony is doing Zelda, right? That
I do believe Sony is the one behind
okay.
Zelda. Yeah.
Well, if I were to trust an animation studio with that, I mean, maybe Sony. I think Illumination is strictly reserved for like the lighthearted, fun, family, you know, giddy characters, like you know, the ones that don't necessarily like require action all the time. So I don't think Illumination would probably be best for that. Maybe Sony, I would say. Um, in a crazy world like Warner Brothers, I think that'd be kind of funny to see them do it. But like, I think Sony would probably be best for that. You know what? Kind of, I had a thought while we were talking about it too. If I'm thinking of like we're talking about like animals or something, right? Like we're talking about like
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like a Nintendo franchise that's like all kind of like goofy and cuddly. I was thinking Yoshi, but I'm like that's already kind of established with Illumination. I was
Hmm.
thinking, what if this is just kind of like me like thinking out of randomly? What if DreamWorks did a Pikmin movie?
Ooh, that would be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really fun. However, I do believe they're not going to do it, mostly because Nintendo has already made a short film for Pikmin
That's right.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think
Yeah, how did
they're,
Pikmin movie work? Yeah,
yeah, like it could be fun, but I think Pikmin works best as shorts rather than
mm-hmm.
as a full-on movie. Of course,
Feature length
if
film.
yeah, of course, if they release a Pikmin movie, I'm going to be first in line to watch that movie. Like I'm going to be there in the theater, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do believe like a Pikmin movie doesn't have a lot of story as compared to Star Fox or Metroid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Honestly, I heard this theory. I don't know if Nintendo can even make a Metroid movie with another studio because spoilers for the Mario Galaxy movie, we can also see Samus's ship two
Mm-hmm.
times in the
Mm-hmm.
Mario Galaxy movie, and I think that I heard this on I think it was on the Chris and Krista podcast. But Nintendo is trying to, well, Illumination is trying to cover as many Nintendo franchises as possible in order for them to have the rights, or like, hey, we already have this character to, so that way they do not allow any other studios to work on
Mm.
those franchises.
I see. Yeah, it's a whole like kind of control ploy to
Yeah.
have the rights. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So that's why they
Yeah.
have Samus. I think they have F-Zero as well. Like in my head canon, I think I saw the Blue Falcon. I have to watch the movie again and
Mm-hmm.
pause the movie, but I really think I saw the Blue Falcon in the background of the hangar. Uh, Pikmin and Punch Out and all that, all those franchises are already in an Illumination movie. So I don't know if they're going to, like,
Mm.
they are trying to take over and control everything.
Yeah, makes
So
sense.
it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And finally, the final topic for today, uh, we have Pokemon Scalpers at Target. For those who don't know, Target and Pokemon had a special collab with exclusive items. We have clothing items, toys, and stuff for your everyday life. I was excited. I haven't been in the US for a good chunk of time. I went there last week when they released this collab, and I was like, hey, I have some free time. I'm going to go to Target in the afternoon. I'm excited. I want to get one of those Pokeballs, Yoga balls, or I don't know, dodgeball balls. Like
Mhm.
those look really cool. I want to get one, and maybe a jacket or a bag or something for myself.
Yeah.
And they had these special Pokemon Target pins. I'm going to get one for as well. I went in the afternoon, sold out. Everything. Only one Arcanine bottle was left, but I'm not a big fan of the bottles they released. They look too kiddie for me, for my personal taste. Uh, it was sold out. So I asked
So
the employees, hey, I knew this collab happened. What happened? Like, I'm not saying anything. Do you even have any of the pins? Yeah, no, you know, there were a lot of people in the morning. A lot of them bought a bunch of stuff, like duplicates of stuff. I think they were going to resell them. And it was crazy. We had a very big line. All full grown adults, mind you.
yeah, no,
Like,
no kids.
no kids. And this is what really annoys me because when I was a kid and I had my Pokemon stage, I'm still iffy with Pokemon. Haven't finished Fire Red. There's nothing calling me back to play Fire Red. I really want to get into Winds and Waves. I think the modern games are going to allow me to enjoy Pokemon more, and then I can go back to the older games. Uh,
Yeah, for sure.
but when I was a kid, I was a big fan of the show and the cards, and I remember being able to go to Target and get myself a big pack of Pokemon cards. But no, every store I went to had a trading card area or something. Everything was sold out. Every single thing, not even one Pokemon, pack. Nothing. There was nothing.
Wow.
And in my head, I'm just thinking like, hey, there are also little kids who want to get these packs. That they go on Target with their dads and they're like, hey, dad, can we get a Pokemon pack? I don't know. They go for like $8 a single pack,
Yep.
more or less.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to get, a pack, and his dad is like, okay, it's $8, I can buy it for you. They don't have that opportunity because scalpers are already taking away everything.
Taking it all.
Everything. They're taking away. It's like, come on. And even with this Target collab, I'm sure it's going to get restocked, but
Mm-hmm.
Target is empty. Empty.
Yeah,
Like, there's
empty.
nothing left. And I no longer have the opportunity to buy those items because I'm not going back to the US in who knows how long. I mean, I do have a trip planned this year to go to the US, but that's still until November.
Mm-hmm.
So, that opportunity is lost, and I couldn't get a single thing because of scalpers. And that's
Yeah.
the big picture.
No, that's a very justified rant because, like, for my birthday stream, I went out looking for Pokemon cards, and I just happened to pop into Target, and they used to have it like right when you went past the registers. They used to have like a little section there with all the trading cards, and it was so fun just to go because I remember like they had all the tins and the boxes, and I just be like, I
Yeah.
remember when I was younger, like my parents would buy me one. And it was like a treat, especially if I got like good grades. We go to Target and they give me a thing of Pokemon cards. Such a fun time. But yeah, it's just so bad. Like when I went up to the customer service and like, hey, like, do you guys just have anything? The one guy like kind of just stared at me. I think he thought I was a scalper, probably enough. I think he thought like I was one of the villains. I'm like, hell no, it's just because of the facial hair. He looked at me, he's just like, yeah, no, we restock on like I think he said like Tuesdays or something. He's like, come back tomorrow. And the other dude was just like staring at me the whole time. I was like, damn, I wanted to buy them for me. So fortunately I went to GameStop. I probably did
Mhm.
overpay a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit, and I got the perfect order like set here, the like trainer box. And
Nice.
by the way, I pulled, I don't know if I showed the podcast this yet. I pulled one of the most rarest or expensive cards out of the entire thing,
Hey.
which is this Floor at Meowth, which I might get graded, who knows? But it's a really, really cool card. Like that was just a full on byproduct of buying that.
How much is it worth?
So it's right out of the pack, I think it's like $160. But if it gets graded, I think it goes upwards to like close to 300. So for one
Whoa.
single card, like that's yeah, I get why people want to buy as much as they can so they can get their own, but like buying them, keeping them for yourself, like buying the packs, keeping it sealed and reselling them just because there
Hmm.
might be a chance that this card's in it, I think that's kind of
Yeah.
scummy. I think it's very
Yeah.
scummy.
100%.
So
I
it's
guess.
it's it's unfortunately kind of ruined. It's not ruined collecting for me because I mean if I see like a pack and like it's say like $10, $8, like I'll buy it, sure. And if I see like a nice thing, it's like under let's say $100, but still pretty up there, I'd be like, okay, sure. Like I think that's fair. I'd do that. If I'm seeing stuff for like $300, $500, like that's just that turns me off from it. So hell
Hmm.
no.
Yeah, no. It's almost as expensive to buy Pokemon cards nowadays from Scalpers as getting your own Nintendo Switch.
You're right. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just...
It's a
That's
shame.
why I kind of been fading away from Pokemon, even though I haven't been the biggest fan. Like, I think I'm just going to stick to the games at this point. It has become something really toxic when it comes to scalpers. So I don't know how Nintendo or any of the companies, Target, Walmart, GameStop are going to deal with these scalpers if they even want to, because at the end of the day,
it's money, sales.
They're still getting sales. Yeah.
I know some places are doing like limits where like, oh, you can only buy like 1 or 2 things per person. Like you can't like just shovel them into your cart. Because I've seen clips of like people fighting. People are fighting to get these.
In Costco, like you can see people in Costco grabbing everything and just dumping them in their carts and crashing with other people. Oh, it's insane.
It's stupid as hell.
Insane.
Oh well, what are you gonna do? This is why the hobbies we get into, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy. If only we had a big collection somewhere. I don't know.
Do we have one?
Maybe.
Do we have a collection in which, man, I went to the US and I took the opportunity to buy all these Super Mario Galaxy deodorants. Like I have all 5 of them. Nice. You can see the complete McDonald's Mario Galaxy collection.
That's beautiful.
Over there. The complete chocolate milk and vanilla milk Mario Galaxy collection as well. Which in 5 years, don't ask me to open one of those because that's going to be really spoiled milk.
You should do that for like 20,000 subs. You should open the chocolate egg and be like,
maybe for 100 subs. Who knows?
100,000.
100,000 or the million. I don't know.
There
spoiled milk. But yeah, just before ending the podcast, because we already covered every single topic, I want to end on a happy note, on a positive note, because talking about scalpers just made us angry. It's late at night. So really, I just want to congratulate you for all the stuff you've been doing.
Thank you.
So far, keeping it up with the streams, and you've been doing a fantastic job at Nintendo Podcast.
Thank you.
I really just want to congratulate you. With each passing episode, I see you more integrated with the crew. You seem more relaxed, having more fun. And I just want to say I'm really proud of you, of all the work you've been doing at the Nintendo Podcast. And as your personal life as well, I know all the stuff you're doing behind the scenes as well in your personal life. And I just want to say congratulations. You're doing a fantastic job. And you, who is watching this or hearing this podcast, you're also doing a fantastic job. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep following your dreams. We are living proof. You're in this side. I don't know. We're living proof that following your dreams can actually make your dreams come true.
That's staying with the intention of like not wanting to give up, no matter how you feel sometimes. Because I'm sure both of us and many others, like there's just been like days and nights where just like it's not working. I'm not feeling it. Like I want to give up, but like just never let that overtake you. I would say never give up for stuff like this. It's so worth it in the long run.
It's okay to take breaks.
Yeah.
Like so, I took a break from the podcast. I took a 1-month break because I needed that break. But now we're back.
Yeah, I took a week break from streaming, pretty much. Yeah.
It's okay to take breaks. Like we're not saying like, oh, you have to be consistent all the time. You can take breaks.
Yeah.
Progress is progress every way you look at it. So continue being you. Continue doing what you love, and you'll see that it will actually take you places.
For sure.
And I think that's a fantastic way to end the podcast. KnightSky, please remind us, where can we find you?
Of course, you can find me on all socials at KnightSky. That is with KnightSky. And on Instagram, it's at Real KnightSky, but everywhere else it's KnightSky02. Another thing I wanted to mention too is I actually announced that this October will be my 10-year anniversary on YouTube. And I believe yours is December, I'm pretty sure, right?
Mine is in December as well. Yeah.
So that's actually crazy that we started the same. I don't think I knew that up until like maybe a year or so ago that we started in the same year. But look at you, like you already surpassed everyone else. I think that's really cool. But yeah, I'm very excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I really just want to treat it, and maybe this whole year so far too. The first 5 months of this year have been unbelievable. compared to like how it's been going for me the last couple of years. So I really want to celebrate this time together, and obviously whether it's with streams or videos or conventions or visiting people or just whatever you could say, or doing podcasts, right? I just really want to continue to share and explain why I love doing this type of thing. So thank you guys. Thank you for having me on once again, I want to say.
Always. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Always a pleasure. You do such a fantastic job as a co-host.
Thank you. No, thank you.
You did a great job.
I'll take it.
Well, anyways, that's going to be all for today. If you're listening on Spotify, be sure to head over to YouTube, and on the description of the same podcast, you can find all of Knight's links. So, thank you everyone so much for watching and for listening. My name is DAGG, and this has been another episode of the DAGG Podcast. See ya!
Bye-bye. Bye.